Hi.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good. What's up? Hi, Samantha. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
Hold on one second. Can you guys hear me okay? And you
Yeah,
see me
perfect.
and stuff? Everything's
all
good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I am so excited to talk to you, Samantha. Because
I'm excited to talk to you.
Because I had been talking to Howard leading up. I'm sure he's told you like the whole story by now, but we've been talking for like 2 months before he actually proposed. It's been quite a while. And then and then the video that he made was so good and so funny. So I'm so excited to hear like your side of it. So like, were you expecting anything? Like at all? Like, had you any idea that he was like about to propose, that he had a ring in his pocket?
No, like I knew he was gonna propose at some point, like within the next year, but he had kind of gotten me off the trail
too
a
much,
little bit.
apparently.
So I thought like maybe in the summer or something, but I had no idea that night. It was just like Monday night we were watching Vanderpump. Our friend was over to watch Vanderpump, and yeah, that's it.
What were some of the things, Howard, that you did to like throw her off the trail, or like hide the fact that you were doing this?
I wouldn't say we got into a fight, but like we definitely had like a couple tense moments where my goal was to just make it so Sam wasn't thinking about it like it's gonna happen soon, but it was a hard game to play of like not pushing it too far. That I basically for a while like went too far where, not that I wasn't gonna ever propose to you.
No, that you'd say things like, "Well, it's not happening that soon," or like stuff like that. And this was like after like detailed ring discussions, so I was like a little confused. But I feel like we had like one discussion where it was like, yeah, within a year, and that was probably in December or something when it was he'd been planning.
Oh, he was very, very much into the planning stages at that point.
Oh yeah,
You're sneaky.
He even had a ring in his the closet at that point.
Oh no, I think at that point I bought the ring, or at least was like about to buy the ring. This was already ongoing, but I like that fine line of trying to get her off the scent, but also not just like hurting her feelings and saying I'm never going to propose to you. It was a hard line to get across.
That's so funny. Howard, how did you track me down? I think we talked about that a little bit, when we first connected. But like, I just got this like email. Samantha, has he showed you the email that he sent me?
Yeah.
It's like so beautifully written, and it's like so complimentary of the show. I was so flattered by it. But like, how did you track me down again? How did you know to send it to that email address?
I've done a lot of research in my line of work. I have gone, especially over the last couple of years, I have had to find people who, unlike you, are trying to not be found. And so you're a piece of cake. It was really tough. I was able to find out your email, like the company's email breakdown, like first name dot last name at company.com.
Right.
And I had noticed, and I like looked at a couple producers, and I had actually gone through on Instagram. I had seen a couple cast members tag you in things. There was like an award show I think you were at.
Yeah.
And it was just enough things that I'm like, all right, this guy seems like he's a producer on the show, and he's close enough with the cast that he seems like he might be the right guy for it. And at the end of the day, it was a shot in the dark.
And it worked.
It sure did.
It really did.
And like, what were you, before we connected, like what were you hoping that I would, be able to provide for you? Like, what were your expectations as far as like the video that you may be able to get from this like strange producer you tracked down on the internet?
As the email shows, I was looking for the smallest commitment possible. Because at the end of the day, no matter what it would be a favor for a stranger. Yeah. And I was like, if you were willing to film on your phone a couple cast members saying, Samantha, Howard has a question for you, I would have been more than pleased. Like it would have been super amazing for me. And the fact that you came back with an idea that I would never in a million years have proposed that to you, because
Well, we work in the industry. We get it, but like it's a big, like weird ask, and like
people are
things
busy.
are hard enough as it is to like get a production, like to do that on a normal day. So adding in a favor for a stranger is tough.
Remind me what you guys do. Howard, you work for Vice in Canada or something?
Not at the moment, but yeah, over the last couple of years. I mean, I'm television production producer, researcher, writer, and Sam.
Yeah, I write for the CBC, which is our national broadcaster here, and I've worked in TV a little bit.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, Howard, when I sent you that like fake scene, that like it's like a 60-second fake scene with Stassi and Brittany, and you first watched it, like what was your reaction to seeing it?
I mean, I definitely made like audible noises that I've never made before, because it's just like pure, just like reflexes of seeing a thing you can like. At least Sam didn't know it was coming. I knew that was coming, and it was still like mind blowing and amazing, and just like so, it's surreal. It was surreal seeing that.
I like the thing that like struck me so much, and like what I just would just love to have been in your brain for a minute, Samantha. It's like you're just watching your favorite show on TV, just like normal Monday night, and all of a sudden they say your boyfriend's name, and then they say your name, and it's like, wait, are they talking about us? Like, what? So when you were watching it, Sam, what was going through your head? Like, did it like click, or were you just confused? Like, what were you thinking?
I didn't process any of it. Like, just generally on a large scale, I didn't process it. But I think like the first thing, like you probably see me like in the recording, like when his name is mentioned, I go like this. And that's because like the name Howard doesn't usually get like mentioned and things. There's not a lot of characters named Howard anymore. So like anytime there's a character named Howard or the name Howard is mentioned in TV, he gets excited. He'll usually do like some stupid like little video of it to show me. So I got excited about that. And then when they said my name, I was just very, very confused. And then I didn't understand what was happening at all. I was like, and then when I kind of got it, I was like, okay, did he somehow like, was it dubbed? Is it like Obama sings like Mambo No. 5 type thing of like just taking like voice clips of like I didn't get what was going on. I was very confused.
I think it wasn't until the third time you watched. The second time it was like you were like, oh my god, what is this?
Because you wouldn't tell me. You didn't tell me until like it happened. We watched it a second time, and then I think Howard like explained everything to me.
I love that so much. And can I see your ring? Where do you have the ring on? Let's hold it up to the camera, like nice and close. Look at that. It's so pretty. It's
very beautiful. He did an amazing job.
What kind of stone is that in the middle?
It is a Montana sapphire.
Wow.
Yeah, and a really cool like local Toronto jeweler made it.
Nice. I love it. So what did you, after you watched the video 3 times to finally like understand that, no, yeah, they're talking about you, what did Howard tell you about like how he'd like arranged this all?
I think then it just like you went into like a kind of chronological explanation of like it started with the email, and then he showed me the email, and then like what he was hoping for, and then this happened, and then he told me about like how he cut it together with like fake commercials ahead of time, and then putting the little like there's on slice in Canada, so then putting the slice burn on like all of the stuff so that it was all in like it was all perfect and I wouldn't notice.
Oh yeah, I put the bug. I don't know if I put like the local, like the network it airs in Canada. I put that bug on your video, just like, I mean, not that Sam would have noticed, but just
I might have.
Would you?
I don't know.
I put like they like have their own like this program may contain scenes of coarse language. I put that like I edited my own thing in front of it just so. Oh yeah, I was really covered all the bases of what would be. What Sam might, and like in my head, she was on it immediately. I knew in my head she knew I was doing something. She knew I was being sneaky and being tense and like stressed out, and obviously she had no idea. It was all in my head.
with you.
I love the like great detail you went into to make it look like it was just on TV, just coming up.
Yep.
That's so funny.
Yep.
How nervous were you? Like during, I don't think I told you this, but because Samantha, I sent him that little like mic pack recorder thing just so like we'd hear what he was saying, and on that audio, Howard, I can hear your heartbeat like. It's going fast. It's like duk, 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 like through the whole thing. It's really strong. So like I'm imagining you were nervous. How nervous were you?
I was like, I was nervous for everything, but because of our setup with the cameras, the friend who was with us helping, she was controlling that main camera, and I was stressed out about that camera. So I was like, if I was just doing the proposal like this, I would have been stressed, but like I had a feeling that the camera wasn't recording, and I was trying to like, there's a point, I don't think we have it on, we didn't capture it, but like I'm trying to angle to her being like, look at the phone, make sure it's recording. I don't know if it's recording, but like without letting Sam know that I'm stressed out about like her thing that I shouldn't care about. And so just like all these and then like my other hidden camera, that wasn't recording for a moment for some reason. So when Sam went to the bathroom to get our friend her cough medicine.
Oh yeah, that was the ruse of like getting me out of the room so that he could switch everything over. Our friend needed cough medicine, so that's what got us out of the room.
And I was convinced that something was going to go wrong with the production, and it's like, when you don't have my crew is one other person there. It is and I'm trying to make it all come together and hope that I get that footage. It was on top of.
I was very impressed with the quality of the footage and the angles and everything. You sent me a picture? Do you still have the greeting card that you'd like cut the hole out of and hid the camera?
I can go grab that if you want to.
Yeah, show that. I want to. I want to see
it. Yeah, it's in the other room. One second.
Okay.
Samantha, how about the choice of Stassi and Brittany? Were they like good?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. You're a fan of those girls?
Absolutely. And I was trying to think, like, after obviously, I was trying to think, like, is there anyone else that would have been better? And I don't think so.
Lisa.
Lisa. But, but I think those are, like, the perfect choices. Yeah.
So this is the birthday card that, as you can see.
This is that you hid was it like a GoPro?
Yep, it was a GoPro, and it just like, just fit right perfectly. And like, we're trying to find somewhere where we can hide it, but also get a good shot or any shot. And then we found this one card, and we're also convinced that you would be able to see it. But yeah,
that's some like super spy sleuthy shit right there. I'm like really impressed. Do you guys have a date? Like, do you know when you're gonna actually get married now?
Well, we're thinking we don't have a date, but we're fall of next year is what we're hoping to do.
So fall
Late
of 2020. Awesome.
That is the idea. We're thinking of doing a little Hawaii
a little destination thing with just our families, and then doing a party back here.
Awesome. That's so cool. Well, I will tell you that little video that you guys recorded on your phone. I sent that to Stassi and Brittany. They were both like just like so happy for you guys. I showed them the final like edited video that's gonna be on like YouTube and BravoTV.com, and they both cried, both of them. So
that's so sweet.
Yeah, you guys are like just so adorable, and like the story's so cute, and like there's like great photos and everything. So you guys are awesome.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't give you the tears. I guess that is the only thing missing is me. Like,
it was just too shocking. Like,
yeah, it was. It was a shock. Yeah.
No, it's awesome. It's so cute. Everyone is like really excited about this. Like we sent it to the Bravo execs. Like they're replying to the email. They're like, "Oh my God, I'm crying on my laptop." Like. They just like everyone is like so thrilled, and like it's just it's like a fun, happy, like it's kind of we're getting close to Valentine's Day, so it's very much like love is in the air kind of thing. So yeah, it's really awesome.
It's just very like surreal to explain to people, well, not to people, but like to talk about or think about the idea like we love your show. Like we
Yeah,
love
we
Vanderpump
love
Rules. It is like
Vanderpump so much.
it is such our like. I think it is without question our only appointment television show.
Yeah, it is.
We stream things, we watch things whenever. That's the only show Monday nights we
I
are
can't have plans on Monday nights.
and so to have this idea that like your favorite show, the people who make it and are on it know about you is a very weird, surreal thing to experience of having that kind of like backwards like relationship, I guess. It's it's still very, very weird, very amazing. But there was I think I told you before, there was one idea that was so crazy and this is it. Otherwise it would have been just me and Sam and I would have found a nice moment to propose to her when we were just alone. And this was the only, without question, the only other thing possible I imagined doing was something Vanderpump Rules.
I love it. Well, you guys, honestly, you should plan a trip out to Los Angeles and go to Sir, go to Tom Tom. And you can meet the cast and I'm sure they would love to see you and love to talk to you and give you a big hug and congratulate you.
Well, we would obviously love that as well.
Maybe your honeymoon, a West Hollywood honeymoon.
I mean, our last LA trip was at least 80% to go.
We did Vanderpump Dogs, we did Sir, we did Pump.
We saw Lisa at Pump, which was that was really exciting because it was we went last Independence Day, and so everyone was gone. It was after the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so no one was really there except the cast, except for, I guess, Lisa and Ken. And we were at Pump when they were there. And so it was very exciting after not seeing anyone else and kind of like still getting to enjoy it, but not getting the full experience. So
yeah, well, the next time you come, you'll be VIPs. I promise you. Awesome.
No, that's definitely have to take you up on that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, congratulations, you guys. Enjoy your engagement and all the wedding planning. It's really awesome, and keep watching the show.
You don't have to
that's
tell
not a
us.
question. And thank you so much for making this all happen. It is honestly like beyond the wildest.
You never could have imagined.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, you guys have a good story to tell for the rest of your lives.
Oh yeah.
But it was honestly it's my pleasure. Like this just I was like very taken by Howard and by you guys, and I just like this has been the thing that's been like getting me up and excited to go to work every morning for the last 2 months. I'm like, I just want to see this video done. Like I can't wait for Howard to send me the footage. Like So I think people are gonna love it, and it's gonna go viral, guys.
No. Like not just viral for people who love the show. That's what I need, you know?
We'll see how it goes. Cool.
Hey, there are some big people that love the show.
Yeah, that is true.
I think Chrissy Teigen and John Legend are gonna be asking for your guys' autographs.
That's the dream.
That is the dream.
If we get invited to their house, then we know that we really have to thank you.
All right, cool guys. Thank you so much, and congrats again. And we'll be in touch. I'll be waiting for that wedding invitation.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Have a good one, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, you too.
Talk
Bye.
to you soon.
Thank
Bye.
you again.
Bye.